before the energy crisis basically in this country. And how by 2030, data centers, particularly TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, as you know, Ireland is a tax haven, basically tax heaven for them. For the big international corporations, particularly multimedia corporations, they have the European headquarters in Ireland, in the Irish Republic, which has obviously put great strain on Ireland's electricity system. And obviously it takes a lot to run a data set. Take, for example, TikTok. They have to process all the data probably from Europe, all the data from the European countries of people using TikTok, Facebook, etc., etc., etc. So, and obviously that's coming out of the Irish air grid. And that's coming out of our taxpaying monies. We're basically paying for them to use electricity because they don't pay any tax and probably don't pay any electricity bills or anything like that. They're here just for a holiday, they're here for a holiday. They don't pay anything. Let's put it that way. And by 2030, 70% of the air grid in Ireland, electricity supply in Ireland, will be going to the data centres. Either be Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Again, all these big corporations have Irish headquarters in Dublin. And obviously 70% is nothing to be scoffed at. If you had 70% of €1,000,000, you'd still be very rich compared to the other 20 something percent. And again, that's all to be left for the general public, for the peasants, as they were called in Dáil and the peasants that we represent. We're not peasants when the election comes around, but after that it's just peasants. We'll refer to as just peasants. And then the overseers in Brussels, the masses, they're Lord and Saviours. But again, this is the country we live in. That if you don't they don't pay any tax, they don't contribute anything to the Irish society. Half of the jobs that the people probably get here are not Irish jobs. They're probably people brought in from other countries. There's no evidence that they are Irish jobs. They're just probably people brought in from other countries that they pay less and everything like that. Why are they here in the first place again? That's a question we need to ask ourselves. But again, it's not fair that they're using 70% of the electricity grid. And families this Christmas are facing outages, facing not having any electricity. And facing rising costs in electricity and heating. But again, the government, no questions asked about should these companies be able to pay. They should actually be able to pay because again, they're making billions. They're making billions and billions and billions because they don't have to pay any tax in Ireland. They're making billions. They are making billions. They could ask them companies, would you mind maybe paying a bit extra for your electricity supply or have your own electricity supply? Because they can well afford TikTok and Twitter. They can well afford Facebook. They can well afford to have their own place. But yeah, take care everybody and be safe out there. Bye.